MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. Pete Armstrong, one of the league's best hitters, looks to gain ground in the chase for a National League batting title. First pitch is next. Jeremy Griggs gets handed the ball for the fourth and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it two really strong starts.
Stepping into the box, Adam Greenberg. He will lead this one off today.
Afternoon for the Cubs. The center fielder, Adam Greenberg.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then...
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of, so now he's aboard with no outs to start the game, and that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
Coming to the plate now, Pete Armstrong. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Comes set, now the pitch. Griggs has racked up over 190 innings on the mound and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate, J.C. Embry, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Greenberg, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. There goes the runner. Pitch is a called strike. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. The 1-2. Here's a pop-up now. Nowak is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Javier Gonzalez.
At the plate, Javier Gonzalez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. In there, 0-1. And he takes strike 2. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
1-2. Here it is. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back in. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Into the box, Tyler Colden. Strike called. Now the throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Ready with the 0-1. Coleman is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
And it's fouled away. Ready with the 1-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The set and the 2-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Payoff pitch on its way. Hard hit at third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Cubs 1. The Cardinals coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Alex Papp, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
Now to the plate, Alvaro Rosales. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, Alvaro
Here's the pitch.
Rosales.
Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
The 1-2. Down the third baseline. Nice slide and stop by Zobrist. Wow.
Batting second, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Now batting, Cesar Hernandez. First pitch on its way. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1.
You could tell he had made up his mind in the batter's box that he was taking that one with him. Great execution of a changeup. Kind of spoiled his plan right there.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Fouled away. The next 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Greenberg is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting third, the left fielder, Ryan McCord.
Into the box now, Ryan McCord, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch.
No.
Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
2 out, nobody on. Two and two. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. Last thing.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We move ahead to the top of the second now. The Cubs are on top, 1-0. So stepping in, Jesse Padilla. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Jesse Padilla.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey.
The windup and the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. In 13 at-bats so far in the series, he's collected 3 base hits. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Puig on the run. He's through first and hustling for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have got lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
Stepping in now, Oliver Alvarez, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Chopped to the right side. Should get the runner to third. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
So now to the plate, Alex Happ, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. The 0-1 offering.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
And that misses. 2-1.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Now a curveball misses inside.
3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Standing in, Corey Dickerson, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there, and that's just what he did right there. Busted an inside with good hard stuff.
2 balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder. The 2-0 on the way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Ryan Cortez.
Digging in, Brian Cortez, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. First offering on its way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Cortez, a 32-year-old veteran. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Rolled slowly to first. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting 6. The right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
Into the box now, Yasiel Puig. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1. 1 ball, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And gone. An absolute bomb. Solo home run off the bat of Yasiel Puig. 34 home runs now on the year. And the Redbirds are even now at 1 run apiece.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Standing in now, James Miles. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Long run for the right fielder, but this will land untouched. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. But the Cards are able to tie things up on this solo home run. We've played 2, all even at 1 apiece. Striding in once again, Adam Greenberg. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Here it comes.
Yep.
Now the 0-1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books as an infield single.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Into the box now, Pete Armstrong, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball one.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
First and second here with nobody out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Has a look, now the pitch. 3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Coming to the plate now, Javier Gonzalez, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming, here it is.
No.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
A ball and a strike. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Fouled off. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Third home run for him on the year, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Yeah, you've heard the saying, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Well, that was the case here. Bases loaded, facing the best power hitter in the lineup, and he showed why he is so feared. He knocked it out of here with a vengeance.
To the plate now, Tyler Coleman.
The first baseman.
And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Boy, it's hard to let a grand slam go, but the only silver lining is now that you're working with a clean slate, nobody on, nobody out, got to treat it like it's a fresh inning.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 4 runs here in this half inning. And it's fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball. A high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box, Jesse Padilla. As he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Pitch on the way. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Dickerson is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But the damage is already done as the Cubs played 4 on this grand slam home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's the Cubs 5 and the Cardinals 1. Stepping into the box, Marlon Nowak. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So with 1 away, we'll take a look at the standings here, and it'll show you that these guys have already wrapped up the division race as they've set their sights now on the postseason. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jeremy Griggs. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
1-0.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. 1 out, nobody on. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now here it comes.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Ready for another chance? Alvaro Rosales. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball 1. Big, slow breaking ball. One that drops in for a strike. Here's the 1-1.
Ball.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Runners on first with 1 down. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
3-1.
Turned on down the line. And that's through for a hit. And this will get to the wall over near the 336 marker. Throw won't get him.
Well, this guy makes a living on hitting fastballs. Fall behind in the count, and you'll make your pay.
Yeah, Dan, you drive to the ballpark every night praying to get in 1-3-1 count so your eyes can light up and you can guaranteed fastball let it eat.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Fouled away. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Weak grounder back to the mound. Reined in. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Now batting, left fielder, Ryan McCord.
Stepping up now, Ryan McCord. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. The 2-1 home.
Inside.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as good a control as you do when you just let it go free and easy.
And the count will be full. Three-two pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A run, a hit, and a man left. On now to the top of inning number 4. Cubs lead it 5-2. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
Thank you, Heidi. So in now for Chicago, Oliver Alvarez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Alvarez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Rosales is going to have plenty of room as he puts it away in front of the dugout for the first out of the inning.
Alex Bass.
So striding in, Alex Happ. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Pitch is popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Swing and a line drive. And this will get over his outstretched glove. A great effort there, but it's a base hit.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that one-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
In now, Adam Greenberg, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Pete Armstrong is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the 0-1, and he fouls this one off. 2 out with the man at first. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2 misses for the 2nd ball. The 2-2 hit on the ground down the first baseline.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
The 2-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Full count. Here it comes. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Embry.
Stepping in, J.C. Embry. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Dylan Betances answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Standing in now, Javier Gonzalez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A ball and no strikes. 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1 pitch. fouled off. A two-seamer there as this is fouled off to the left side. The 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded. And it remains 5-2. At the plate, Corey Dickerson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Dickerson, playing here in his age 34 season. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
So now to the plate, Brian Cortez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Two runs on 2 hits and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
In now is Yasiel Puig. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. Now the 1-0.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he popped him up. Gonzalez ranging into shallow right. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals, and the deficit remains 5-2. The next Cub up, Tyler Coleman.
Leading off for the Cubs, the first baseman, Tyler Coleman.
First pitch on its way.
Ball.
Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Now the 1-0. Hit down the line at first. Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now in the box, Jesse Padilla, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
The 1-0 delivery. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Now the 2-0 home.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Now the 2-1 pitch. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Puig. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, third baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Now at the plate, Ben Zobrist. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And the pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Cubs are down in order. They're still out in front, 5-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Leading off.
Thank you, Heidi.
Not shortstop, Dave Mayo.
First pitch of the at-bat. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Now batting, the first baseman, Marlon.
Now at the plate, Marlon Nowak. First offering on its way.
Ball.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Nobody out, runner on first. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-1 home. Back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
David Fernandez will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. None out, runners at first and second. In there, strike 2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Fastball well outside.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field. Now a long throw home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. At the plate, Alvaro Rosales. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Now the 1-0. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Striding into the box, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. Good curveball there. Clipped the outside black for a called strike. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
A 1-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now the 2-1. Bases loaded here, nobody out. 2-2 is a changeup that misses 3-2. Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder is on the move. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Ready once again, Ryan McCord, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
One and two, here it comes. Hit on the ground toward the left. Zobrist with a dive to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Richard Franco takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
For the Cardinals, number 8, Richard Franco.
New inning set to get underway, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Oliver Alvarez. First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball 1, up.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Pitch on the way. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
To the plate now, Alex Happ. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit back toward the mound. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Into the box, Adam Greenberg, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 pitch is taken. That's ball 1. A 1-1. That's popped up. And no one will track it down. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Ball. Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
At the plate now, Pete Armstrong. Swung on but fouled off to the left. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
Two and 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Set. Here's the 3-1. High in the air out to center field. Dickerson's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs. They lead it 5-4. Some Igawa enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 38, Some Igawa.
So coming to the plate, Corey Dickerson. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. The 0-1 delivery.
Ball.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The 1-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Now a slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. Still 2-2. Swing and he pops him up. Padilla waits on it. 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, Brian Cortez.
At the plate, Brian Cortez. First pitch on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Fastball swung on and missed.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Swing and a miss. Boy, that thing's moving pretty good. 2 gone.
Now batting.
So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
No, off the plate.
The 1-0 home.
Ball.
Igawa is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 2 out, nobody on. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Royce Oliveros is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Royce Oliveros.
Settling in now, J.C. Embry. He singled his last time up.
J.C. Embry.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball, no.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
The 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Javier Gonzalez will stand in here again, and as he does, it's a good time to flash you back to the 3rd inning of the ballgame as you take a look at his grand slam. Obviously a key blow early on. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's a strike to throw down. He's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. No one out with a runner at second. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. On a line to shortstop, and the runner gets back. No double play.
The first baseman, number 21, Tyler Coleman.
Standing in, Tyler Coleman. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Puig giving chase. But it's over his head and jumps the wall for a ground rule double. And this game is tied.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind.
And the indication from the dugout comes. It looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with a bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Striding in, Ben Zobrist. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
No ball. One strike.
0-1. Here's the pitch.
Ball. Playing 11.
First and second now, one man out. Zobrist with a 1-2 count now. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Dickerson is there, 2 gone.
Up next to the Cubs, the catcher, Oliver Alvarez.
Digging in to try it again. Oliver Alvarez 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Two down, runners at first and second. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Lane 11, 1-1.
To the left side, but it's well foul. And another foul ball. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. And it's fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
The 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. Get up and stretch. It's the Cubs 6 and the Cardinals 4.
the shortstop, Dave Mayo.
First offering on its way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch.
Count is full.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Digging in, Marlon Nowak, a hit in 2 tries so far. From the stretch. A runner at first with no outs here. to third. Zobrist has it to second for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Enrique Dorta will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For the Cardinals, number 23, Enrique Dorta.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. He'll enter play here at 293. 2 home runs, and he's driven in 24. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Dorta playing here in his age 26 season. He's a 9-year major league vet. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Ball 2. Down and in as he's forced to back out of the way that time.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Grounded weakly to the left. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Redbirds down quietly. They trail it here 6-4. Omar Stokes has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 4, Omar Stokes.
Dexter Fowler is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Comes into this one at 271. 1 home run and 11 RBIs. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. And a foul pop behind the plate. Cortez shading to his right. 1 down.
Up next to the Cubs, the center fielder, Adam Greenberg.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Adam Greenberg. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Bases are empty. 1 man out. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Puig coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 52, Pete Armstrong.
Stepping in, Pete Armstrong. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. And it's 1-1.
Lane 11.
The 1-1.
Ball, go.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1. J.C. Embry would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So striding forward now, J.C. Embry, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. There he goes. In there. Now the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
The 1-1.
Ball 2. 2-1.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Cortez corrals it, and that ends the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Cubbies are in front 6-4. Ronnie Wickert will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 0. Ronnie Wickert.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Alvaro Rosales. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get...
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Center fielder looking up at the track. The wall. Gone! Solo shot to right center, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
Man, that's not very nice. You come in from the bullpen and you get greeted with a bomb. He's going to have to hit the reset button pronto.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Wickert, a 22-year-old. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Swing and a miss. Couldn't get extended on the screwball, and it's 1-2. And he got him. The next to bat for St. Louis, Ryan McCord, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Look out, 2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3-1 to the Cardinals left fielder. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Corey Dickerson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Quick check on that tying run at first. Back in standing. Now the 0-1. And the screwball is in there, so he falls into a quick hole, 0-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
And he's back easily. He's set, and the pitch. Brian Cortez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Two out with the man at first. Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner back safely. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. but he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1-1 count to Puig. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
Two and two.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. The payoff pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. He's set. The 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Phil Mortensen answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. James Miles will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. He's set. Here it comes. And he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that ball is gone. It's grand salami time. So one swing and he unloads the bases on that one as they open up a 4-run lead.
Complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with a grand slam to take the lead. You don't get style points in this game, but I'd give him some if I could hand some out.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Marlon Nowak. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
First delivery to him on the way. Skied into very shallow right. Here comes the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 9 and the Cubs 6. Jack Hollins takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning.
Number 5.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Samuel Santiago takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. All set to start the ninth in this one. And next will be the imposing power bat, Javier Gonzalez.
Tough task ahead here. Is this guy one of the top save guys in the league right now? He's been very reliable shutting the door.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The 1-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Tyler Coleman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
1 out, nobody on. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now pitch on the way. Line towards center field. Dickerson is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Digging in, Jesse Padilla. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
9-6 the final tally in this one. The St. Louis Cardinals used a huge 8th inning to help secure the win. Omar Stokes earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Samuel Santiago closes the door for the save, his 46th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.